Welcome to the Get Off My Lawn podcast. This is TJ, once again, back with you. And here's my father, the star of our show. Again, a little less, because we got to pick it up a notch or two, at least. Huh?
I don't know. You started every week with little S, and I don't know what. There's nothing little about me. You see the size of my hand? There's nothing little.
All right.
But keep going.
And the first FCC violation.
What's going on with you? How was your? We weren't here last week, so anything going on in your life that the people need to know about?
I did end up selling the Mustang.
Yep, we talked about that, I think, last time.
Well, it left the house, so that didn't happen since last time.
Yep. So the garage is completely empty, right?
No, not anymore. Melanie has taken over before I could even get in there with things for the upcoming nuptials.
But she left you some space where you can move around in there, right?
Not really, not yet. I haven't been in there.
I
refuse to go.
There is no space. I couldn't even walk through the garage into the house. I had to go around the house just to get in because Melanie has, in fact, taken over that garage.
Yeah, it took her less than 24 hours.
That is actually pretty impressive because it wasn't like that at all yesterday. There's tables, there's all sorts of stuff. I'm really excited.
She was in there all last night setting up different tables and taking pictures of how they looked so that she can get the perfect table set up. So she's so into it. I'm like, you want to go out in the garage all night and leave me here with the TV by myself?
It's funny because she told me specifically that she just wanted a very small wedding, nothing too crazy. And now all of a sudden...
Yeah, thanks to you giving me that information. Her words to me were, fucking TJ. What was her exact words after I said, so I'm the reason the wedding's big? Oh, yeah.
That's called stirring the pot, folks. So actually, this episode, topic's completely chosen by Dad. So before we get into those, this episode is brought to you by BarnDoor Innovations. Still looking for a sponsor. We're on TikTok if you want to check us out. Pop said, "Get Off My Lawn." Facebook, BarnDoor Innovations, and we're YouTube, BarnDoor Innovations. Facebook, Get Off My Lawn. Topics today, we're talking about the Masters.
Well, the Masters is a big event. I enjoy it very, very much. I get out of 4 days worth of chores around the house every year because I tell her Masters is on, everything's off. So I really, really enjoy it. And I'm a little bummed. Today's Friday, if people are listening, so they're just starting round two. But I'm a big Bryson fan. I was hopeful he would do well, but he didn't have a very good day yesterday. But my backup plan is Patrick Reed. Mm-hmm. I like all the live guys. I've always liked the live guys. Patrick Reed, I just remember him making Monday qualifiers with his little wife on the bag, carrying a bag bigger than her, so I was always rooting for him. Even if he is a dick, I kind of get along good with guys, that are assholes.
I wonder why. Who would have thunk?
Just kind of drawn to each other.
Well, you said the Masters is how you get out of doing stuff, so you know a lot about the Masters. I mean, can we prove to Melanie that you're a big Masters fan and it's worth getting out of all your chores?
Well, I'm a golf fan, but I mean, what do you want to tell me about all
right, easy one. Who founded the Masters?
Bobby Jones.
Bobby Jones when?
1934.
What was it called before the Masters?
Augusta National, I think.
Augusta National what?
Golf Club?
Augusta National Invitation Tournament.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. What did they do with Augusta National during World War II?
They used it for manufacturing, and they closed it down, and they used it to grow things and grow food and help the war.
Primarily used to raise cattle, so good. What happened with it after World War II?
It was... Well, the original guy that started it with Bobby Jones, there was two people, Bobby Jones and this other guy.
Clifford Robinson.
He was the
Clifford Roberts.
He was the Wall Street guy, and he handled all the business end of it. So, it just became the Masters after that.
After World War II, German prisoners of war restored the course back to functioning.
Yeah, German Prisoners of War did work on getting Augusta ready. Yep.
All right. How much did they buy it for?
Very cheap. I don't know the exact amount.
$70,000 they paid for Augusta National.
Yeah. They paid a lot more than that with all the land around it in the last 80 years too, because they bought everything.
Who are you pulling for in this whole?
Well, I'm a Bryson fan. I'd love to see him come back today. He's teeing off any minute, or just did. And then Patrick Reed, like I said earlier. The other one, Gary Woodland. His story's great. He just recently had brain tumors. And he was a great player before that. Then he had to go have his surgery, rehab, come back, and he won his first tournament last week. So I would not be upset if he won it. Koepka, I always like Koepka. I like the live guys. They're more rebels, you know. I just like the live players. I think a little more than just the straight up PGAers.
For the people here that think he's looking at you and talking to you, golf is on the TV right behind you.
Over there.
So he's watching that while he talks. He's not engaging with you guys as much as you think. So right now, Sam Burns was in the lead. Rory McIlroy tied with him.
Yeah.
What about Rory? You a fan of him or no?
He's all right. A little milquetoast for me. I'm a little sick and tired of Rory this, Rory that.
Defending champion. He is in the news way more than all these other guys, just as far as speaking out and talking trash and things like that.
I don't know. He should be working on Ireland. they're all screwed up over there. But I mean, yeah, a nice guy, but I don't, you know, he's just a Tiger wannabe, really, and he's said it all along. His whole reason he's all so fit right now is he's trying to be Tiger Jr. I don't know. He just doesn't like my candle like the other guys.
Light your candle.
Wow.
You heard that
I
here,
don't care.
folks.
I don't care.
Golfers light my father's candle. Sorry,
I
Melanie.
appreciate it. I know how hard of a sport it is, and I appreciate good golf.
I got a couple for you.
What?
Ready for this? There are no spectators at the Masters.
Just
What are
patrons.
Exactly.
Patrons. And what you don't know, CBS has never paid for the rights to play the Masters. It's all been a handshake deal every year, and there's limited commercials.
There's limited commercials. There's also been Gary McCord is no longer allowed on because he called them spectators. There's been a couple who have been banned from Masters.
Yeah.
Venturi and Gary McCord, both of those are gone. There are no cell phones allowed.
Right, yeah.
And there's no running allowed.
And you're not even supposed to yell loud. You're not supposed to.
So you won't hear those, get in the hole!
Yeah, you don't hear any of that crap.
Which is good because I don't like that.
No, I don't either. It's just mashed potatoes. What are you talking about?
I know.
But, the guy you mentioned, the investor that started it?
Clifford Roberts.
Yeah, I want to say, maybe it was 1970 or 1980. He took a shotgun. He went out to one of the holes. He sat under a tree and he blew his brains out. And that was after running the Masters for 40 years. Somewhere on that course, there's still pieces of them.
All right. Well, that was a nice factoid.
Wow. Hey, it's facts.
I mean, that's true. That's true. I didn't have that on my little cheat sheet here, folks. I'll tell you that right now.
Doom scrolling will do that to you.
I mean,
find out everything.
They leave a lot of money on the table, like you said. They don't do a lot of commercials, things like that. So he's probably kicking himself for all those times. They leave $250 million a year on the table as far as not taking endorsement deals. They cancel a lot of big endorsement deals throughout the year.
And they won't let anyone sell their merch except them.
Oh,
but every one of those people they were interviewing with merch packages, how much did you spend in there? $1,800, $3,400, $2,200. They're in there and they're buying, and all their revenue, a lot of it comes from the merch while they're there.
Oh yeah, the food is very, very cheap, but the merch is where they'll get you.
Yes. Everybody wants a piece of merchandise from there. I assume I've never been there. I've lost the lottery 12 years in a row.
Yeah,
if
me
anybody's
too.
listening. 12 years in a row I've been in the lottery ever since I got to South Carolina. And I haven't even won a practice round yet.
I mean, now that you're famous, maybe you can get yourself moved up to the list.
Why do you think I'm laying it out there? Somebody want to impress me? Impress me.
So on to the next topic here. You wanted to talk about Rob Rabbit Pitts. What about it?
So I've been, I've sold my car, and all of a sudden these, the algorithms on your reels takes over. And I start getting these videos of this guy, Pitts, and the rabbit. And this guy's voice is like magic. You listen to his voice, it's like, wow. And one of his friends describes his voice as honey over gravel, And his stories were so good. I must have watched 40 videos in a week that were between 5 and 15, 20 minutes long. Every time one of them popped up, I would like it and listen to the whole thing. I even sent you one or two because he had a great message and everything. He was a great salesman. And then 2 days ago, I'm again scrolling Rob's farewell. I'm like, farewell? And come to find out, he died nearly 2 years ago of stomach cancer at the age of 45.
Yep.
I was like devastated. I'm like, I just got into this guy. I've been telling people about him. I've been sending you videos. Hey, listen to this, listen to that. I just thought he was phenomenal. And then to find out that he has been gone for almost 2 years and that guy died, I was really bummed out. But anyway, I only wanted to talk about it because, 2 years later, and some stranger finds his things and starts thinking they're cool and sending them to their family. That's the reason why I'm here, because they'll have evidence that I was a prick 20, 30 years from now. And my grandkids and great-grandkids can look it up and see it. But no, it just, it was a very weird thing because I really got into those videos all week and then come crashing down 7 days later.
Yeah, born and raised in South Carolina.
Yep. He was up near Greenville. And he had a show on Netflix. I don't know. I never watched Netflix.
Yep, he had the show Tex-Mex Motors. He was the star of that show. They'd go around restoring classic cars around the U.S.-Mexico border. His second season had been in development until he passed.
Well, you got to listen to this guy tell stories. He remembers nearly every car sale he ever had. He was into hot cars, hot rods, things of that nature. And he could just tell a story. He could tell beginning, middle, and end. And I don't know. It was, what a terrible loss. I had no idea. I was even thinking, well, if I ever get a podcast going for just sales, I got to try to get this guy. That's how much I was into this guy during a week. And then to find out he died nearly 2 years ago was terrible. But I advise anybody out there, look him up. It's you'll learn a lot of stuff. The guy had great stories to tell.
Yep, that's Rob Rabbit Pitts. He also had two radio shows, Hot Rods and Happy Hour. I'm sure those are out there where people can find them, listen to them. Like you said, he has great sales stories, sales outlook, really aligned with everything I've heard from him over here. So great that somebody else is out there just.
Yeah, I just found it incredible that 2 years after your death, there's still people learning about you and there's still people listening to what you have to say and passing it on. If you died 20 years ago, you're dead. Nobody knows that you were even here. So, the guy left a little bit of a legacy.
Yep, there's also, he posted his battle with the stomach cancer on YouTube. This is goodbye. You can find that there and just kind of see his farewell to the world.
Yeah, I think he had symptoms for a long time and never did too much about it. Thought it was indigestion or this or that, and then it's too late.
Ruh-roh.
Yep. So, anyway, look up Rob.
Well, we got a little bit more time here on the first half, about 8 or 9 more minutes. Anything else going on that you want to complain about? Talk about?
4 weeks till I get married.
4 weeks to the big day.
For the first time. I know a lot of my videos say my wife. It's her. She's like the wife. We just didn't have a little party. So now we're having a little party.
A little party with 50 people.
if I just have immediate family, it was,
Yeah.
and someone called today, said they couldn't come. That was sad. But
Well, hopefully they can make it down some other time.
Yep. But I do have a lot of friends coming from New York and family from Florida, and we're gonna go golfing the day before, and I guess that's my stag party. So I'll pass a hat, see how much I make.
Where are we golfing at?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I want to see how many
got
people
that
we were
far
gonna
ahead.
have. I mean, probably Arrowhead.
Of course.
It's right down the street from my house, and it's a Raymond Floyd course with 3 9-hole courses, and it's beautiful there. It's narrow, very narrow. They treat the locals great, and if they want to treat me better, I'm right here.
Awesome. Looking forward to, I don't know if I'm even invited to that.
You were in the text this morning. Nick, the good son, he texted back immediately that he would be there. I haven't heard back from you, but
Wait, you sent me a text this morning?
Yeah, group text, sent it out to every.
I replied.
He was on it.
There's a good chance you forgot to include me in that group text because I haven't got any sort of text where, especially people are replying.
You
to
were
said
included.
text.
There's specifically had your name in there.
I don't know, man.
But that's how you get out of things. I didn't know. Nobody told me.
That is a great way to get out of things for people looking to get out of things. If you just say, I didn't know about it, nobody can hold you to it, All right, well, I mean, we're, again, BarnDoor Innovations. Find us on YouTube. Find us on TikTok at Pop Said Get Off My Lawn. Facebook, Get Off My Lawn. We are, what are we? Voices from the Bleachers? Voices from the Balcony here. We also have a text line, which is
843-418-3673.
Feel free to reach out to us. Send us some of your texts, your ideas, your comments, your compliments. We don't really like those as much. We like the insults.
What's the first 3 digits after 84? What's the first 3 digits of your phone number?
591.
He's not on the thread.
I knew it.
I can't look because it's on the camera.
I knew it.
But
You're not on the thread.
No, I knew I wasn't included in that because, again, I hadn't got a text from anybody today.
Well, that should tell you something right there.
Yeah, I'm apparently not included in this bag.
I apparently only invited the people that I thought could pay their way.
That's a good point, too. If paying your own way is included, I'm glad to be excluded.
Also, now that we're out talking about your failures, where is my book? How's the copyright coming?
That's out of my hands. Again, once you put that thing in the mail, I mean, am I supposed to call in to the U.S. Copyright Office?
I just want everybody to realize how I flipped that all around quickly within a matter of seconds. Now he's the idiot. You know what I'm saying? You see how you do that?
Yeah, so not only was I not included in the stag party group invite thing here, I'm also now the idiot. So thanks for turning it around on me. I appreciate that. That's a double whammy, yeah. Instead of trying to, oh, sorry about that. No.
We're done with
You're
that.
also an idiot.
There must be a reason I didn't invite you.
On the second half of our show here, we are going to play a little game, the Mount Rushmore game. So I'm going to throw a topic at my dad, give him some people or shows or stuff involved with that topic. He's got to build his Mount Rushmore. So we're going to do that on the second half. Thanks for joining us on this first half. We'll see you on the second half. Thank you for listening to the Get Off My Lawn podcast, brought to you by BarnDoor Innovations. We thank Voices from the Balcony Radio for the broadcast time. Follow us on social media at Pop Said, Get Off My Lawn on TikTok, Get Off My Lawn on Facebook, and BarnDoor Innovations on YouTube. This was a BarnDoor Innovations production.